Ma. Nothing. Forget it.
Family, no testing we. Much progression be. Follow we. Where we sniping these. Hypersimiles. Jokers violate. Hang from the timber tree. I'm catching lights like a spectrum. Props I collect in my kick. As if I were a rectum. Brothers, women, and children, make sure you protect them. Let loose the abuse, you never know how it would affect them. Man, I don't this be my blinky. My hand's not kinky, it's kingly. So when you see me, best bow. Innovative style, direct from Jersey, but of the will be foul. So all my brethren say power, and honey say I. What's all about 7 miles, no smiles, so don't infiltrate. The black might state at any rate. I'm more than great, let's just say I'm godly. 3 dimensions, mind, soul, and body. I speak it all modestly, so y'all diesel follow me, come follow me.
It's the blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what? The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what?
Keep the phantom style, black man's profile. Seeping in your soul, creamy thoughts takes control. You're helpless as a bird caught up in my hurricane. I maintain your mainframe when I manifest my name. So captivated, slash elated as I saturated. You with the skunk rhyme that made you all intoxicated. You'll be quickly debilitated if you disrespect the darkness. Out of the darkness came the light, so watch the yachty spark. On your mark, check the penal projection. Ripping mics like a C-section with the inflection, son. Heard it in the ghetto section.
Let's get started.
My abilities emanate from my
Bullshit.
activities. Some rap fiends consider this a felony. First mistake, hip-hop is a mental state, not the life of a hustler or a prisoner.
It's the blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what? The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what?
Hip-hop is like a vitamin, it could revitalize. Give life to the lifeless, if properly utilized. Extracted from 6 guards comprised. Don't look too far, star. See, this is where the flavor lies. Knowledge is the foundation and manifestation of true wise. We can see past those lies, exercise those third eyes. See, this be the blink because it fails to sink to the lowest degradation of this new hate-hop nation. We be the brand new sensation, 2,000 variation. Adjust your antenna, check your station.
It's the blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what? The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what?
In my galactic arena, this piece be cosmic. Tunes real gothic, word is born, you can't stop it. My concepts is real, raw deal like Shaquille. Coming through the middle with the massive appeal. We instill chill lyrics in your head to build. Like an architect to master what was once preset. The destination of a soldier's voice infinite. To demonstrate that we're extractions from the higher beam. From the seed of Mother Earth came the black human being.
It's the blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what? The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what? Well, it's that blink, distinct, the funk, baby, come bring it. The blink, distinct, the funk, baby, what?
The little thing, the little thing.
Just keep your head to the sky.
Let's get it.
Just keep
What?
your head to the sky.
Let's get it, man. What's going on? Let's see.
Just keep your head to the sky.
Now we about to start. Got that strange haze in the background. We're gonna make it work. Oh, it's time to get it. Family, it's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water.
come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now,
Take your breath.
grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or a bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water, fam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your
Let's
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Pour it.
Move your body.
Move.
Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water.
Oh, family, it is late, but yet we are still standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim. Of course, you know that this is a Heart of a Simba production all day, every day. And of course, we want to give a round of applause. We want to give a round of applause to all of the Nia born. You know, because we toasted it now, right now. We on toasting this up here, toasting this now, right now. You know what I'm saying? So Nia children, you deserve your round of applause. Thank you for the role that you play in the cycle of life. Of course, you know this is a Heart of Simba production. But we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Man, 5 days just melted away and I ain't done shit. just 5 days, no writing, no, have done nothing. But we have finished, our book, Warrior's Handbook to Life Journey. We finished the Warrior's Handbook to Life Journey. As y'all know, we finished it. Yes, we did. So what I was thinking was, I said, hey, let's go and talk about the Trials of Gye, sometimes known as the story of Gye or the tip, but it's actually called the Trials of Gye. And we're going to read as much as we can today, because this is the foundational myth that we use in Gye-Nyame, the foundational myth, right? Off of the back of Gye, off of the concept of Gye, right? This is how we built Gye-Nyame tribe, right? So, and I keep mentioning Gye, we keep mentioning certain things about it, but yet we don't, a lot of people are not familiar with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the story of Gye with y'all, right? I'm going to share the story of Gye right here on G&J Media. Ain't that right, Anime? Oh, we got the thunder. They get the thunder clap right there. So I'm going to share my screen because one of the things that I did work on last summer was I was trying to find an artist that can, and I'm still looking for artists, that could put pictures. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get Gye-Nyame to be, I wanted pictures of it. I wanted to be able to see Gye. You know what I'm saying? I wanted people to be able to see Gye. So what we did was, I commissioned somebody to draw, but it was very hard. You know what I'm saying? Because, artists aren't that cheap. And then, then on top of that, artists are artists, so they do what they want when they want. So I got some stuff done. So we're gonna do the rant. And the rant today, we're gonna be talking about the Trials of Gye. So Anime, if you would, baby, could you please, I know, I ain't do the commercials today. We running through, because, like I said, I'm kind of dragging off of Black Family Day, because let's just say, let me just breathe out, all right? All right, here we go. War horn, are you ready? All right. So, Anime, if you could, get everything ready for us. Can I get the war horn, please? Also, let's go on and put on the theme music. You're goddamn right. So here we go. So, all right, let me go on and switch this screen for y'all real quick. We're going to, do it real quick like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting that do. Right? But anyway, Trials of Gye, right? Long ago, before time was counted and broken down into small units designed to eat up our lives, there existed a proud people that dwelled in what we call the East. They existed in peace and harmony from the beginning. These people called themselves Black, named themselves after the color of the earth from which they came. These people were many, but divided to different tribes, each one being led by their own chief. There was never a need for all of the people to come together because there was plenty of resources for them to exist in harmony. In one of the tribes lived a young man by the name of Gye. Gye was the eldest son of a chief named Gye-Nyame and was in line to rule his tribe. Gye had a younger brother named Sin, who was very jealous of Gye's position. Sin happened to be Chief Gye-Nyame's favorite. Together, they often schemed to make Gye look bad before the people and to throw him into disfavor. Sin was in constant competition with Gye and won most of the time. Gye was not much of a competitor and did not need outward victories to feel good. Sin felt he should be the next in line to rule his father's tribe and cried to his father constantly about the fact. Chief Gye-Nyame was getting up in age and knew that very soon he would have to pass on his chieftaincy. He loved Sin, but he tolerated Gye. These two young men had different mothers. Whenever Gye asked about his mother, the only response that he would get was that she left to get away from her responsibility. Sin's mother was still around, and she wanted her son to become the next chief. So she constantly stayed in Chief Gye-Nyame's ear about her son moving into power. So top guy here is Gye. That's Sin. Then we got Gye-Nyame right here. So let's go. The major problem with Sin becoming the next chief was that tradition demanded that the first son must receive the mantle of chief upon his father's retirement. The time was coming for Chief Gye-Nyame to move into a co-rulership rule with his heir so that he could train him in the ways of being a chief. Sin's mother would not have her son looked over for Gye, so she let her son know that he needed to take action quickly if he ever wanted to fulfill his destiny. Sin came up with the idea and sought counsel with his father. His father gave him the go-ahead and the resources to get it done. He would hire 5 bandits to kill Gye on his morning walk. As he usually did, Gye woke early in the morning to commune with the Creator and his higher self. Maybe he was doing something like the Daily Toast or something. I don't know. Gye was very dedicated to developing himself through his relationship with the Creator. Remember, we talked about relationships, what that is. Come on now. In his prayer, he asked to see a phoenix and to be able to have the courage to capture a feather. For it was said that any man who could get close enough to a phoenix to pluck a feather would be forever transformed. Just having the feather of a phoenix opens destiny's doors to you, and all of your visions will become reality. A phoenix feather, Okay. Gye left his compound at his regular time, walking towards the forest, not knowing that lurking in the woods were the bandits that would take his life. As soon as Gye got out of sight of his village, they sprung upon him, beating him senseless. Right before the final blow, one of the bandits raised his voice to stop all activities. We have beat him severely, and he may not survive, but there is no use in killing him when we can sell him into slavery and make more money. Brother, we are paid by Chief and Sin to eliminate him. Selling him into slavery is elimination. He'll be taken far away from here, never be seen again. And we will be all the richer. We'll just bring back his bloody clothes to prove he is dead and take a vow, here and now, that we will never discuss the truth of Gye to anyone, including each other. Good idea. Let's do it, another bandit said. So these 5 bandits made their oath over Gye's body, not knowing that he was partly conscious. He had heard that his own family had betrayed him, and that he would never see his village again. 3 of the bandits stripped Gye and carried him toward the west to be sold. Then the other 2 bandits took the clothes to his brother Sin to collect their money. When they finally made it to the market, they sold Gye and left him with a slave driver who had to give Gye time to heal for the grueling march ahead. The slave driver needed to wait for more captives to come in anyway to make the trip profitable. Gye rested and healed for 5 days. Then the march began. All the slaves were shackled together by their ankles and wrists. The whole group had to walk as one or be injured by the chains. The march lasted 33 days. Many people died during the process, for the trip was very arduous. On the 33rd day, the slave traders were ambushed by a group of skilled warriors. They moved so fast that they would barely be seen. They slayed all but one slave driver. They let him live to pass on the message that no slave driver would be permitted in or through their lands. These warriors set all the captives free, and everyone ran for their lives, terrified. But Gye, these warriors looked more like ghosts and monsters rather than men. They showed absolutely no mercy on the battlefield. Gye realized that the warriors had on costumes to scare their enemy. Gye overcame his fear and begged the men to take him with them and train him in their ways. At first, they laughed at him and said he would not last a week. Then he explained his circumstances. He could not return home, for it was his father and his brother that tried to kill him. The elders in the group took pity on him after hearing his tale and took him to the council of wisdom to decide his fate. Gye stood before the council of wisdom of the Nyame people. They listened to his tale of woe and deceit and told him that he was welcome to stay amongst the Nyame. Gye then asked if he could become a warrior. The council warned him that if he chose to be a warrior, that it would be a very difficult role. They also had to consider his age as well. The Nyame warrior began their training very young, and Gye was already a grown man. Gye acknowledged that he was willing to take any hardship that came his way, and that he wanted to be a productive member of society. The council first told him that some years ago they had saved a woman from his tribe in the east. They felt that he should meet her, then they would begin the process to see if he was worthy of becoming a warrior in their culture. The woman was summoned, and when she came forward, a look of recognition came over her face. First, she asked Gye his name. When he told her, she stepped back. Then she asked his father's name. Gye told her. She looked at him and asked about his mother. Gye told her that she ran away and left him when he was very young, and his father never spoke of her. She revealed to him that she was his mother, and that his father had sold her into slavery because she caught him with another woman. She threatened to take the information to the council of elders. This would not only be embarrassing, but would have cost him the trust of the people because she was loved in the villages and the surrounding territories. To prevent this, he had her sold into slavery and made it look like she ran away. She was rescued by the Nyame. Who accepted her as one of their own. Then Gye told her his story of deceit and betrayal by his father and his brother. She started to cry, and he comforted her. She told him to learn as much as possible from the Nyame because they were advanced in all the sciences, including war. They only choose to live secluded from the rest of the world to keep their sciences, culture, and spiritual technology, use of Ashe, from being bastardized and used to knock what they call the Umoja out of balance. Alright? So, after spending a few days with his mother, Gye reappeared before the council to receive his test. Following the tradition, the test was on 3 levels. Let's stop right there. We're going to stop right there. We're going to stop on page 6. We're going to stop on page 6. Let me write 6 on here so that we... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right. Is it a pen around? I don't have a pen. I had a pen. Holidays make it so hard. Make it hard for a brother. We're gonna stop on page 6. Oh. All right. I'm gonna have to try to. All right, that's the time anyway. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Everything becomes a toy with my kids. That's life. All right, so we stopped on page 6. Let me go on, Mark. Stopped on page 6. They even messed up my notebook. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, I could believe it. Page 6. Come on. We on page 6. So I'm gonna have to. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't get a damn pen. Oh, okay. Sharpie. Let's see. It's probably dead too. Okay. Page 6. Story of Gye. We stopped on page 6. And, so now that is the beginning myth. So, like I said, on this right here, you can see some of the pictures. You know what I'm saying? Maybe on my fault, maybe I had him wrong. So maybe Gye is the little dude with the little goatee. Maybe Gye is the one with the little goatee. Yeah, I guess that's seeing. That's Gye, right? Because this right here, when we get down here, that's Gye right there, and that's his mom, right? All right, like, all right, cool. All right. So we're going to start. We on page 6, and we'll take it from there. So now, this is the beginning of the myth, and I want you to see all the stuff that was poured on in order to create the myth, right? Because like I said, if you're going to have a rites of passage, you have to have a myth. You have to have a myth, right? And the myths that we had at the time wasn't working from my standpoint. So rather than struggle trying to get them to work, I need to formulate something unique for us, right? So I hope you enjoyed the beginning of this story. And anime, if you would, theme music, please. I'm thinking all the time. Goddamn right. Thinking all the time. So, so go on. I hope you enjoyed the first part of the story of G. We'll finish it possibly tomorrow, maybe Imani, and then we'll move into Freedom Within Limits. I'm trying to get all my books down, right? And then, because it sparks discussion, it gets me to start thinking on another level. And then sometime I go back and I can listen to my books and start filling in the holes that I think are there. And other people can start listening to what we're doing as that are in Gye-Nyame or that have their own tribes and be like, boom, these holes are here. Now, maybe we need to discuss this a little bit more, right? So, it's a great growth opportunity, right? There's just discussing the literature of the group. Now, if you look in the back, you see in the back, right? Got the little shirt hanging up, right? That's a tight shirt. I know it's tight, right? Anyway, we don't have that in the merch yet. I'm working on that. We're gonna have that one in the merch, right? Because you see the Gye-Nyame with the bird, right? You see the Gye-Nyame with the bird? That shit is cold. But anyway, where we at? So, we are about to do the toast. We're going to toast up the moment, because that's why we're here. We're going to toast up the moment, drink us some ambrosia, and then Brother High Tim is going to finish his book, going to lay down, or do whatever. I mean, I probably got some other stuff that I got to do as well. But, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? I'm just decompressing, getting ready for the next few weeks that's coming up. Then we'll have, we're moving into Kwanzaa season. Actually, we are officially in Kwanzaa season, right? Officially in Kwanzaa season right now. We're moving there rapidly. And, like I said, hopefully it's going to work out. But anyway, if not, it is what it is. So we lift up our glass. We salute the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up the glass. We salute. And we say, Ashe. Thank you, Anime. From there, family. From there, we're going to move to our ancestors. We already toasted our ancestors this morning, right? So if you want to get your ancestors on the list, family, by all means, you could do that by going straight to, I don't know what I'm thinking about, so I better go on and upload this while I'm thinking about it. You could upload your, you get your ancestors. I guess it would be upload. You can upload your ancestors onto the list. Okay. You can upload your ancestors on the list, and by going to gnj.media, joining the email list. Type in your email, push follow. You will be added to the email list, and like I said, once you get your first email from us, you will be able to correspond with us. So, you just send us an email, and you could just say, could you add my ancestors to the list? The only thing we ask is that you be mindful of the fact that there are other people who will have ancestors that they want to add to the list as well. So, I know a lot of people like discovering their ancestry and getting really excited, because I don't blame you. You should. I was excited when I started getting names and start finding out careers that people had, and start hearing some stories about some of the people in my family. And I want to share that, right? But then also we got to remember that, like I said, we got a limited amount of time, and we want to make sure we get as many of our people's ancestors on as we possibly can. All right. That's basically the goal. That's my goal. You know what I'm saying? So, because we got people coming from all over the world trying to add their stuff. That's what they doing, right? Anyway, so we're gonna move on. Lifting up our personal ancestors as we do. You already know we did that earlier this morning, 5:45 a.m. every day on GNJ.media, 5:45 a.m. Right? You go to GNJ.media or you go to our Spreaker. You go to Gye-Nyame Journey, Gye-Nyame Journey show on our Spreaker channel. You can look up Gye-Nyame Journey or possibly look up GNJ Media. You know what I'm saying? We there. You can find us, and you can go and listen to our podcast, right? We lift up our glass. We lifted it up. For those ancestors, and we say, Ashe. Thank you, man. For that family, move to the present moment. Right now, we on the present moment. Family, we lift up our glass. We lift it up high. We salute this present moment and the power in this moment. I ask you, if you would, to open up your reticular formation and seek out what you want to seek out. But that time, I want you to seek out Kaumba, because we are on Kaumba today. Kaumba. I hope I put the right thing on the flyer. But sometimes I be slipping. No, it's Nia. Okay. All right. We on Nia today. I'm looking at my shirt. We on Nia today. So, you know what I'm saying? Seek out Nia, find Nia, discuss Nia, all right? And we want to give the Nia babies a round of applause, because I probably say Kauba, whatever. But we are on Nia family. For those that don't speak the language, Nia means purpose. The demonic principle of the day is balance. Yellow is the color, as you can see by my shirts. Got the undershirt, and both of them is daily toasters. Daily toasters. I'm daily toaster all the way. I'm daily toaster all the time. Rhythm is the hermetic principle. Male name for the day is Kofi. Female name is Afua. We lift up our glass. We lift it up high, and we toast this moment. We recognize our responsibility in this moment, and we say, Ashe. Last but not least, family, we want to toast our children, our children's children, to infinity. Right? We over 5 years. We're moving into year 6. We lifting up our glass, and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. We are out.